Let's go straight to it. Evening everyone. I've just decided, you know what, hell of it, I'm just going to do live streams, but this will be the last live stream of 2019. Hi Simon, what is your favourite train? Oh, that's one I get asked a lot, and it's actually a tough one, to be honest. A really tough one. Just gonna park it there for a minute. There we go. It's a really tough one, to be honest, because I'm not too sure. I like 37s, I like... It's a tough one to say my favourite train, because I got quite a few, to be honest. Right. Have I been on LER Zuma yet? No, I have not. Exactly, HST is my favourite ones as well. I do like the HSTs, I do like the 91s, I do like the 313s. There's all sorts, to be honest, that I like. There's all sorts that I like, and it's actually tough to actually say what my favourite one is. It's like my favourite station. It's another tough one, because you don't know what... I always say Northampton, because if I've got to pick one, I've got to pick one, but my favourite station, there's loads. It's an endless list. Any Avanti train coming through? There's just one that passed before I went live. In the new livery, I'm not too sure of. Did I go for the HS farewell tour? I know somebody I know who did, because I gave him a little present for it. Naming no names. George Stewart. Sorry about that sneeze. Apparently the new Merseyrail trains have been delayed by 2 years. I'm not sure on that one. I haven't heard anything about that, to be fair. But we might do some Merseyrail stuff next year, to be honest. Being on quite a few Zumas. The funny thing is, I've been on the LER Zumas, but I've been on the Great Western Railway IETs. And I've been on the first Trans-Pennine Express Nova ones. It's alright, I'm just waiting for a train, it's late. As usual. The old trains are the best, yeah. In fact, I'll tell you a quick story that I was with Jake Bonner one day at Crewe. And we had this Northern driver. Jake usually chats a lot, to be honest. And he was like chatting, and he was saying, which ones do you prefer, the old trains or the new trains? And the driver actually turned around and said, the paces are better. Hang on, let's see if this is Avanti. Excuse the thingy. No, still all white. Right, where was I? Oh yes. I can't remember where I was up to now. I think it was up to here. Right, so anyway, the story that I was carrying on with. So, basically, we asked him the question because he was driving a 323 to Liverpool Live Street that day. And he goes, which train ones do you prefer? The old pacer trains or the new trains? And he turned around and said the pacer trains. Because with a pacer train, you could have a look and find out what's going on straight away. With the new trains, you've got to reset the computers. So it's a long process of resetting it. So, it's an all interesting story, but that's it. Oh yes, that's where I was up to. So I'm just looking where I was last, because the old trains are the best. There we go, that's where I'm up to. New modern trains. Some of the new modern trains are quite good. Least favourite train. I don't like the 139s. They are bouncy as hell. You think going on a pacer train is bad? Try go on a 139. My editor saw the Anybody leads a Bentley? Yes, I know a lot of people saw that HST farewell charter and the crowds were ridiculous seeing them, to be honest. That's me being honest. Favourite station on the tube? Oh, that's another top one. Again, that's the same answer like with my favourite station. There's loads. Like Baker Street is nice. Where do I go to? Chiswick Park is nice. There's just loads of good tube stations. You just don't have an idea which one is your favourite. I only went for the HST farewell tour. Oh yeah, speak of the HST that was on the farewell tour. Just remembered this actually. This Tuesday, the 31st of December, the HST that was used on the farewell charter is going down to Ely for storage. Now on the real-time trades, you're looking for a path Craig and Tilly to Ely Pathworth sidings. So that's going to storage on Tuesday, which is a shame really, but yes, it's in BR livery. The HST Merseyrail trains have been delayed. Yeah, actually though, that's right, because there is one on test in Europe. Been on the Northern Ireland Railways 450s or 80 class Thunderbirds? No. I've never been to Ireland, but I would love to go to Ireland. IETs are everywhere now, yes, that's right. Cheap plastic from Tesco's Express. I'm not going to repeat all those letters, Mr. Changing Times. I think I just heard some clickety clack. So my train should be due in a second. Least favourite station. Oh, that's another good one. You know what? I never get asked that. I don't really know what my least favourite station is. I think anything that's got an hourly service. Went to Leeds, saw the HST farewell tour. It wasn't that busy. Oh, I thought it was here now. The new Class 7 was South Western Railway, just cheap plastic from Tesco's Express. Yes, McDonald's French fries. Baker Street is a good location. The only problem with Baker Street, and I'll be honest with you when I say this, is it doesn't fit the coaches on the Circle/Hammersmith and City lines. So you can't really film there properly. But you can on the Metropolitan lines. Carl's asking me if I'm alright. Yes, I'm alright. But that's been a problem with the delivery. Here comes my train. Armouth. Yeah, that's one that's I want to go to actually. Let's just turn this around and get that down. Can I get that down? Oh, there. So I got this bloody thing up. Oh, there we go. Right. I've been on the Purple Cross Rail trains on Paddington to Reading. Not, yes and no, not to Reading, but I've been after you out of Paddington. Least favourite station is Road in Bally. Here comes 35104. Now, I actually do like Road in Bally, to be honest, because it's quiet. If you're going to Northern Ireland, yeah, I might go to Northern Ireland one day. I know Ireland, to be honest. I was for Christmas. It was a quiet one, but nice. Hang on. Before we get on. Where am I? Oh yes, Northern Ireland. Just get here. Luckily there is no idiots on this train tonight, like there was a couple of nights when I did a Saturday one. Let's see where I am. Oh yes. Yes, Rodin Valley is too quiet, to be honest. But that's one good thing about it, to be fair. Go down to Norway, it could go to Downpatrick, County Down, the last May 450 in here. Oh. What's my... Yeah, like again, it... Least favourite tube line. Excuse me a sec. I don't know what my least favourite tube line is. That is a good question, again. Well, I do like the Metropolitan. I would have to say it's maybe the Jubilee, but... or the Waterloo City, but... When I could drive about 2 years... Oh, 2 years, 1 month and 20 days. That's specific. Every train station in the UK in alphabetical order. Now that's actually good. Because that's usually your own imagination. So that's... yeah. Go to Warrington West. I will do at some point. I don't know when. Oh, what the... So I'm just pressing random stuff on my phone. Me and the Merseyside Transporter are doing a challenge next year on the 3rd of Jan. Doing all the stations on Merseyrail. Now technically I'm actually off on the 3rd because I'm actually not working that Friday. I'm working the Tuesday instead. But I don't know what I'm doing yet. Just thought that on the spot. Exactly. You know what? I say actually do it. Go alphabetically to all the stations. Because it's your own twist on visiting all the stations. How's this very popular station with many shops? Yes, I even had a Starbucks or Costa in Hammersmith at one time. Yeah, about a minute ago. What's your favourite Merseyrail line? That's actually... I would say it's the Wirral line, but... because Bidston's on the Wirral line. I do like going to Bidston a lot for filming trains. Doing any London trips in 2020 will be, but not. Usually when I do a London trip in 2020, I actually do start in January, but with January it's just like darkness. So I think what I'm going to do next year for London is actually leave it for a bit till like March, April time and start doing London trips then. Instead of going in January like I usually do. McDonald's friend tried to be on the tube for 9 years and he's 11 right now. Almost his entire life. That's 2 years, yeah. Think about doing all the stations in Northern Ireland edition. Like I said, I'm thinking about visiting Northern Ireland, but not visiting all the stations, just when there's stations with traffic. If you've got a station that has an hourly service, I'm not going to bother because what's the point? It's the same over here. I will not visit a station that only has hourly service, or unless it's something special passes through. See, I like to visit a station that has traffic at least about 4 or 5 in roughly an hour's gap. Northern, hello Ryan, hello. Or using the train or tour. Exactly, it's... Excuse me. Actually, I did notice ages ago there was this couple, this nice woman and her boyfriend. I was in Scotland one time, and they got out of this car, went to a station. The woman took the photo of the guy standing next to the station board. Can't remember what it was. I think it was like Yoker somewhere along that line. And I just got in the car and drove off, but doing alphabetical order is actually brilliant. Over to my main, I've been to Liverpool a lot recently. I noticed that the Pendolinos that passed was on the slow line. Ah yes. If a Pendino stops at Lichfield or Tamworth, going north, they do come on the slow line usually. It's not that often, but you do get a few days that do it. Would I rather travel London Midland or LWR? Honestly, I would actually say London Midland. That's being honest. 9 years on the tube, started going there when I was 2 years old. You know, you gotta start young in the hobby. Happy New Year to you too, Shrew. 70. 2020 is going to be different, being honest. We're actually going back a different way tonight. But this way, though, you'll hear me a lot panting and going to be going uphill. 2020, it's too early to set at the moment, but I do have a few plans that I might want to do. But I might focus on the Cross City line, I might focus on the Midland Metro, it's a bit early stages of playing at the moment, but one thing that is definitely locked in and sealed is Scotland. No, I'm just gonna have to be careful. It helps when the door actually opens.
Come on, bro.
Right, where am I up to? Actually, you know what, now I'm going to go back the same way. Where am I? Happy New Year. Oh yeah, plans for 2020. So you just get sidetracked for a second and then you're thinking where you're up to. So my plans for 2020, like I said, I'm probably thinking of doing the Cross City line, probably thinking of doing the West Midland Metro. But one plan that is definitely locked in and sealed is Scotland, which I can confirm. I'm not going to say the dates yet, but the hotel is booked. The train tickets are booked this week just gone. So there will be a Scotland trip in the March time next year. That's all I'm saying on that one for now. And I think it's going to be about 6 or 7 Simon Trains Rail journeys going to happen. Maybe 8. But I just hope it's not as bad as it was last year in March. Because last year with storms, it was pretty terrible, to be honest. Alright, Joe's just on the phone. Actually, Joe Hardy's been in the West Midlands today. Now, I wonder if he actually did a blog for that. Belfast later place very busy station. My daughter's French fries is just nostalgic about his underground. When he was 2, his mum took him to visit the tube and he was assessed. No, that's perfectly normal, to be honest. Mustafa trades a bus, he says hi. Why London Midland? Because West... This is the question because... I don't know, because it's... With London Midland, I don't think they muck you around as much like West Midlands trains do. But... I don't... The new timetable though is, I don't know if it's working or not properly, but I think it's kind of working at the moment. Because what they do now... Excuse me, sorry. Oh, I am so sorry about that. Oh. It's alright. What happened was I think I sucked some air in and it went down my throat. But I'm so sorry about that, to be honest. That would have been embarrassing if I on live TV, to be honest. Why London Midland? Because West Midlands trains, don't get me wrong, when they came on the scene they were alright. They're actually the opposite of London Midland, but now I feel like they're actually the worst place than London Midland. To be honest, but can't believe it's the end of the year. I know that's what I was saying with somebody at work today. Harry's better, what are you doing in 2020? There will be a few plans in 2020 which I just discussed, which is Cross City Line, West Midlands Metro, but these are only early stages yet of planning. But there is one trip that I said that is definitely locked in and sealed, and that is Scotland, which will be March 2020. Old Joe's back off his phone. Merseyrail Transporter said, see you, have a good new year. I know Ryan, I want Simon's opinion though. Mustafa's delayed. Old Joe did a blog. If we get a chance I might watch it because I know I've been busy recently, to be honest. Try it on my Flickr done. You know, right, at this time every year when I do my Flickr uploads, oh that's Flickr at Simon Trains, I'm always 2 months behind. I don't know why, but I'm always 2 months behind. Oh no, that's just terrible. What's my favourite, 507 or 508? They're basically the same. I can't have a favourite. How can I have a favourite trip? I'm not criticising you there because it is a good question, to be honest. But the problem is it's basically the same train. Doing everything New Year's Eve, yes, working and sleeping. Really want to go to Scotland. You should, to be honest. Are you doing a 172? That just sounds... Are you doing a class 172? That just sounds perverted, to be honest. At some point though we might be doing 172 rides. I don't know yet. Bye guys. Yes Joe, that's good to hear. He's just about to edit it, so it should be up tomorrow then. Hello Jordan, lucky git. We know what you went for today, Jordan. Yeah, if I haven't replied to your comments, it's because they're a bit delayed, because I'm literally holding my finger on the screen, on my thumb actually, so I can read them one by one. Would you be cheeky of me to ask for a shout out? Well, I did mention your name a few times, but oh, in other words, you want to say my name? Yeah, you want. I've got no problem with that. R.I.P. to London Midland and Virgin Trade. Yeah, that's... London Midland work crap, I do agree. But West Midland trades are just as bad. I did see the mayor of the West Midlands came out the other day. Yeah, I think the mayor's had enough. Not as bad as the mayor of Manchester, who's really having a go at Northern. In fact, quick opinions before I go. Northern Rail, I don't know if you heard the latest, but apparently they want to split the franchise into two when it goes under government ownership. Like with LNER, but except they did a split in two. Do you think it's a good idea to split the Northern franchise up into two? So you've got the Northwest and the Northeast. Or do you think it's just silly? Because I think there's going to be a load of problems with stuff like that. Mustafa's feeling sick. Joe was on the Northwestern, where he would be, to be honest. because I would like to hit 170 on Tuesday. You know what I would do? Just keep editing videos, keep getting your YouTube out there, like tweet YouTube channel, all that. And then hopefully they should come. West Midlands Metro is pretty good. They are actually, I do agree with that. He's doing his final trip for 2019 on Monday. Sam the Awesome Gamer. I actually do have a plan Monday, but I need to do something. So I need to visit 4 stations for at least use station update. So as soon as I get to these 4 stations, I can edit the video and it should be up as soon as possible. You can't wait till I get up again. RIP Simon's throat. It's all going up on Thursday. Yeah, but I've got time Friday to watch it, so that's fine. Scotland is fantastic. Now there's a man, Joe Hardy, that knows the truth. Scotland is fantastic. Scotland is a good place. That's why I keep on going. Right, Mustafa says bye. Yes, I know. Oh, I thought that taxi was turning in then. Yes, Thursday. Can't wait to go to Scotland. Go with me to Spring Road to Moore Street. Maybe, I'm not going to say definite. It just depends if there's anything in that area. Virgin or Avanti, can't answer that one because I haven't experienced Avanti West Coast yet. So I can't really say that one, I'm afraid. Northern Rail really bad, yep, that's true. Especially with the strikes they had a couple of years ago. My train car, that's awful. I heard they're going to government ownership. Yes, that's what I just discussed about. Saying that they're going to be either splitting it into 2. Kind of why do you defeat the comments? The problem is though, the government takes over the franchise. What will it do? Are they actually going to improve it or are they going to make it worse? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. Silly, I would say yes. Mustafa's going tomorrow. No, I can't make it tomorrow, sorry. I've got to edit the video for New Year's Day. Which I'll explain that in a minute because oh yes. Tomorrow, there is no Simon Trains Rail journey going up. Because the last video is going up on New Year's Day. On the 1st of January 2020. Cookies you about the mayor, West Midlands calling West. Yes, I have heard about that, to be honest. London North West and West Midlands Railway. Again, that's the same company, so you can't really decide on that one. Strip girls. Oh. Joe's meeting West Midlands Trace Spotting was cool. Then I had to walk into this lamppost. Luckily I saw that before I walked into it. It has 2 videos with Class 314 the new. Yes, I did watch that one, Joe. It was quite good actually, to be honest. Love going to Scotland. Somebody's got SEXY, sexy. And N. Oh, sorry. Wonder if Dover gets stripped of the franchise. They may do. Virgin are better than Avanti. From a personal experience that I would say yes, from seeing what everyone says, but till I experience it, I can't really judge it. Cokes go away. Roy Bastard sounds like a comedian. Rob Bastard, yeah. Sexier those cokes. That's your opinion. You need moderators. I don't know how to do them, to be honest. I'll have to look into it. Ian's alright. You, this is a penis. Is Cookies just trolling, or is he just being... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, I'm going to end it now because I'm not too far back. Oh, he's a troll, right. So, Cookies, who's that to them? Just wondering. You, this is a penis. Well, whatever, if he trolls, he trolls. I just don't give one, to be honest. Right. So, the next video will be out on Wednesday, which will be the New Year's Day special, which I travel back from Southampton to... What? Right, I'm going to end this now because I just don't want it getting out of hand, to be honest. And plus, I don't want to stand in this street. Right. So this Wednesday's video will be... Yes, I'm going to have to edit, sorry, because it's just... Someone's getting silly now, and... That's fine with it, I've got no problem with it, but... And plus, I'm nearly at home, and I actually want to get back home. So the New Year's Day Simon Trace Rail Journey video will be me travelling from Southampton to Porchester, to Salisbury, back to Bristol, then back home. That's basically it, but we're going to end it at Montpellier, which I actually did make something funny about that. So that's the video for Wednesday. And there is actually a funny thing at the end of the video, but I'm not going to say what it is. So if you get to however long it is in the video, I'm going to do my summary at the end. There is actually a hilarious video bit at the end, which you will watch. Well, it's semi-hilarious. Right, so I'm going to go now. Thanks for watching this live stream. And I will see you on my next live stream in 2020. So I'm going to go now, so see ya.